Check it out, guys. Got an explosion right here very early on in the morning. Hey, what's happening, everyone? So today we're gonna go and hike one of the volcanoes here that's a little bit active. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, it's a little bit sunny, so apologize for the squint. But yeah, we made the first stop here to buy some water, rent some gloves or hats if you need it. But if not, you know, kind of go on your own and see exactly how it is. You know, it's supposed to be -5 or 5. Depending on the day, but yeah, it's supposed to be really cold. That's what everyone says, you know, about hiking towards Acatenango, and we'll find out if it's that bad as everyone claims. But yeah, hopefully we're not gonna get one of those big bursts that we have seen in some of the videos on the internet. But hopefully we'll see a little bit of lava, you know, at night, especially you know, the nice shiny redness. So we'll see exactly from here on. Not sure exactly how many hours. Some people say 5, some people say 3, some people say 4 in order to get there, but maybe that way. Not sure if we're gonna hike that way or this way. That's the way we came, but either way, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a unique experience. You know, it is one of those situations where you know, it's not dangerous, but you never know with a volcano, right? It's very similar to an earthquake. You never know when you're gonna be caught by surprise. So you know, there's a little fuming going on, but you know, everything should be good. Everything should be fine. We should get some pretty nice footage as well, hopefully, especially at night. Since, yeah, I forgot to mention that this is gonna be an overnight stay at the volcano. So we're gonna camp out, and at 4 o'clock or so in the morning we're gonna head towards the main spot where we're gonna witness the little burst. So yeah, super excited about it. It was one of the things that I really wanted to do here in Guatemala, you know, having such a vast landscape with many volcanoes. So yeah, we're gonna head that way. I'm gonna show you guys along the way. Okay, so everyone's kind of, you know, packed up all the way, and I'm here carrying my little jacket and my little bag with some water and some food. It feels really awkward, you know. It's like I'm going for a walk in the park rather than for a hike to a volcano. So this is how the first path looks like. You know, it's a little bit steep and there's a lot of sand, dirt, that makes it a little bit uncomfortable. But overall, it's not that bad yet. We'll see. It's supposed to be a 4 or 5 hour, depending on the things that you do, the stops that you're gonna have, and so on. So first stop, a little break, and also a little panorama point here. You guys can see pretty much the landscape, the countryside of Guatemala around Antigua. Volcano right there. And there actually seem to be people living here. You know, it's a good fertile land for corn and other vegetables. And also a very popular spot for stopping. My little bag is ripping apart. Shit. What will I do? That's the only bag I have. More beautiful views. Check out that volcano right there, just covered in, you know, all around by clouds. And a little village right there. Can't see much. So guys, as you can see, this path was pretty much carved in order to make room to go to the volcano. And right there you can see there some stairs here and there, pretty much just patches where they're flat, you know, making them stairs, but they're not really stairs. So guys, once you reach a certain altitude, everything changes. He got like 5 or 6 degrees lower in a matter of minutes, and you can kind of tell the flora around has changed as well. You get different type of trees. And the journey continues through the forest around the volcano. So it's been like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of just climbing. Quite steep. It got a little bit better in the end. Breathing really hard, but it's part of the adventure. Stop, huh? Making a little stop here, catching our breath, drinking some water, and all that good stuff, you know, catching our breath is probably the most important one. You're sweating a lot, and carrying this with me doesn't help. That's pretty much all I got, except my camera gear. It would have been way easier not to catch a camera gear, but not to make things difficult or what. But you know, it's an extreme. You know, from a 1 to 10, I'll probably give it a 7. You know, just because it's so steep at the beginning, and you're starting to climb in altitude, and after a while, you're starting to feel the coldness. It's getting more and more moist. So even though you have something long sleeve or whatever on you, it's going to be difficult because you're sweating and the sweat's going to get cold. So that's why I opted for a t-shirt. That way I can change once I get up there. So, but anyway, this is the climate, the environment that we are in right now. Completely green. So guys, we reached the stage here at the volcano where pretty much everywhere around is just pine trees. You can smell the pine. So completely different environment than where we started, where you can see you know, some palm trees, some ferns, some, you know, a few other exotic plants. Now pine, you know, something I'm more used to. So right now guys, we're stopping for lunch, 20-25 minutes, and also to get a decent rest. But just a quick little FYI from what I was told about the volcano last year. A whole bunch of people around this area have died as well because of the eruption. Not sure exactly the numbers or anything like that, but still significant. You know, that's definitely something that needs to be Googled since you know, it was quite the event. So it happened sometime in July last year. So check out the view. This is the Aqua volcano. This is not the one that we're gonna see later tonight or in the morning. But yeah, this is the volcano that you see from Antigua, the one that you saw in all my other photos. Looks pretty good. Let me zoom in a little bit. I just think it's so awesome when you see the clouds on the side. You know, it makes it so surreal. And these trees, you know, they're what's left over from the eruption that they had last year. They burned a lot of trees down, as you can see right here. Almost the base camp, and it's quite crazy being on this part because here everything is covered in clouds, and then on the other side of the volcano everything is quite clear. So quite fascinating, don't you think? By the way, we got 15 minutes or so until we get to the base camp, and that's where we're gonna pretty much stay the night, and tomorrow morning we're gonna hike up an hour and a half, 2 hours depending on the condition. So it's gonna be quite interesting going in the dark. I really hope they have flashlights, because I did not bring any flashlight with me. It was kind of dumb, but yeah, miscommunication, I guess. Now we have made it to the base camp where we're gonna spend the night. Fantastic view, guys. I'm thinking about doing some astrophotography here as well. And this is Acatenango, the volcano that hopefully is gonna spit just a little bit of lava so we can witness it. And yeah, this is the camp, and most likely this is where the tents are gonna be. Maybe that's one of them. Looks like it. But yeah, kind of excited to do this little hike. I mean, hell, look how close we are. You can probably see pretty much everything you need from here, right? So I got my long lens with me too, so and I got my extender too, so yeah, it's gonna get really close. It's gonna be almost 4 times as close as this is showing right now, and that's actually pretty cool. So but check out the other volcano, the Agua volcano too, if you focus. Come on, baby, focus. There you go. It looks pretty cool. And the other 2 little volcanoes in the back, clouds, super fantastic. So we have made the executive decision to go now up, see the sunset from the top, and then come back, you know, and hopefully see some of the birds from here, and then tomorrow morning just head down. You know, I think it's a way better decision, especially because I don't want to hike at 4 a.m. at night with all my equipment. Right now, at least going up, we'll have some light, and then coming down, a few flashlights here and there. So, you know, I'm all for it. Took some pretty cool time lapses here. You know, cool enough, but yeah, let's see what we got. Without any doubt, the hardest hike that I ever done. And it's not just because of the physical condition or the terrain, which is pretty shitty. It's mostly because of my big back. But at the end, hopefully it's gonna pay off with some pretty awesome photos and some pretty awesome experience with the volcano. So keep on hiking. Guys, check out the incline. This is no joke. This is 35 degrees incline or something like that. Very similar, if not any steeper. It's hard as hell, not gonna lie, especially with the 15 kilos of baggage that I have in my back. There you go. Splendid views though that will not let us give up no matter what. But even here at this altitude and on this volcano, we still have life, guys. Beautiful yellow flowers and a whole bunch of pine trees. There she is, or there he is, Acatenango, whatever you may be. Guys, it's getting steeper and steeper. But shit, look at that. Steep. Woo! Almost there. Almost there. Can hear the bad boy singing somewhere on that side. Vamos a la playa. We're almost there. Almost there, and I had to get the hat on. It's a little bit windy from time to time and the cold. I think it's around 2 Celsius right now. But check out the view. So we're right there, guys. That's the shadow of the volcano that we have climbed. And then if it's focusing, that's the volcano of Agua. Either way, beautiful. You can kind of see some of the volcanoes, you know, all the way there in Altiplano. Shit, going back to Bolivia and Chile to the Altitlan Lake. So yeah, pretty good panorama from here, don't you say? And as tired as I am, guys, once you see some of these viewpoints, some of these panorama points, and you see how beautiful Mother Nature is, and you see how dangerous could be as well. Just heard the little blast. You get pumped up, you know. It's like, yeah, it hurts, it's painful, but hell, it's worth it, right? Check it out. We are at the summit. We have reached the peak point. Ignore my singing voice and just admire the beauty of Guatemala. Check it out. Damn. Powerful. The power of nature, guys. Shit, you never want to mess with nature. Nature always wins. It feels like you're on the moon, I swear. Check it out. It's just ash everywhere from the volcano, from the eruption. You got a little cabin right there. Hell, the beautiful view of planet Earth. So pretty much on the way down, yeah, somehow a dog got here, by the way. You just gotta slide. You just gotta slide on the sand and, you know, hope for the best. That's Antigua and a few other towns. Wish us luck, guys. It's gonna be a tough hike down. See all that dust, all that ash from the volcanic eruptions. They're pretty much everywhere. So nice slide back to the camp. In pitch darkness, guys. Check out the explosion. Man, hopefully by the time I get to the camp, I'll get another one of these, so I can use my big lens so we can capture some nice photos. But check it out. Mother Nature, Mother Nature. Beautiful and dangerous in the same time. So right now we're at the camp. Got back and just enjoying the eruption that you cannot see right here. But I'll show you guys later on in my camera, my photos. But yeah, it's quite fascinating. There she goes.
Wow.
Check it out, guys. Got an explosion right here very early on in the morning. You can kind of see a little bit the sunrise as well. And then you got the extreme explosion. Come on, focus. So guys, that was it from Acatenango. The volcano just erupted behind me again. We just had our small little breakfast here. Ooh, did you hear that? That's pretty much how it was all night long. So I barely got any sleep here in our tent. But yeah, that was the volcano hike. Definitely recommended. We're gonna head down here in about 30 minutes or so. It's a 2.5 hour hike down. We're gonna catch the bus back to Antigua. So yeah, 100% recommended if you ever come to Guatemala, especially if you come to Antigua, right? It's like an hour away by a shuttle, and then from there you're gonna start hiking. You know, it's tough, so I'm not gonna lie. You know, yesterday it was super tough at one point, you know, especially carrying my equipment. It was, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it was easy. I'm not gonna say anything like that. I'm just saying it got tougher and tougher, especially if you're carrying. So if you do come, do decide to make sure what you're gonna pack, because, you know, tripod, big lens, extender, my little lens, my camera, you know, some clothes, a couple of bottles of water, you know, it adds up. You know, the water I left here and everything, but my camera, I wanted to capture a few things. So, you know, definitely keep that in mind. It's not walk in the park is not a jog. You know, at one point you have to pretty much go through all this dirt, all this lava, ash, and there's no traction whatsoever, so you gotta kind of grab a few things here and there, you know, some tree roots and stuff like that. But again, you'll see some of the photos. I mean, go on my Instagram. Most likely by now they have been posted. You will see the phenomenal explosion from Acatenango. Truly one of the places that you need to see in Guatemala, you know, no doubt whatsoever. Again, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Gratitude should be the only attitude, and I'll talk to you next time.